Since 1976, this nonprofit organization that began in Albuquerque, New Mexico, has assisted in solving 800,000 crimes and recovered $10 billion in drugs and property. Now it's adding social media technology to its crime-fighting arsenal.
We work in partnership with the community, the media, and the police in the hopes of solving crime here in the community.
Computers, mobile devices, there have been a lot of changes in more than 30 years of stopping crime. But one thing has remained constant: a sacred trust with tipsters.
Good afternoon, Crime Stoppers. It's truly anonymous, yeah. We encourage the members of the public, if they do have any information that may assist law enforcement agencies in solving crime, to provide that information to us. It does come in completely anonymously. There's absolutely no way of tracing anyone who contacts Crime Stoppers. Just so you know, this is an anonymous tip line, so any information in regards to yourself, please don't share that with me.
There are some 1,200 Crime Stoppers programs in communities around the world. At least 100 of these are in Canada. Hamilton launched the first Crime Stoppers program in 1983 in Ontario. And since they started the Web Tips program, they've received almost 1,400 tips via the web.
Majority of our tips at this point are coming in through web, so via computer. So people are able to type out their tip and send it by way of computer. And again, there's no way of tracking that person down. It's completely anonymous.
I can see an increase in technology, you know, for the technology that we use that's going to bring in more tips. And we can never tell because our tipsters are anonymous, but we're assuming on our part that there's a possibility that more young people are using Crime Stoppers to give information. We've gone onto the website, the Crime Stoppers website, and I'm going to pretend that I'm a tipster just so that you can see what the process is.
Right.
And then what we can do is we can go to Debbie's office, to the coordinator's office, and pick up the tip from their computer. Yeah. So this is the format, this is the template that they use. You put the information down, the race, the sex,
as much as you know,
as
right?
much as you know.
Okay.
Half of the tips that come in via the web do have either video or...
Because I would think with phones today and Blackberries and everything, that'd be an easy thing to do.
Now I'm going to actually submit the tip. So this is the screen after the email, which gives you the code number, and obviously we encourage people not to share the code number with anyone. Hi Deb, I just wanted you to check to see if that tip came through, the one that we were...
I'm thinking it did. It says that there's one new tipper follow-up.
There we go, there he is, the bad guy.
And again, you can tell by the screen here, there's no way of identifying the tipster that has provided this web tip note.
But can anyone remain truly anonymous on the internet these days? Tricia, Hoban, Director of Administration for Crime Stoppers Hamilton, explains how.
They're encrypted, and actually the guy that designed this system, this software system for us, Kevin Anderson, he was approached by the FBI telling him that they could actually break into the system, and he proved them wrong.
Whether by phone, email, or text, as the media spots promise, in addition to help making your community a safer one, there is that cash incentive too.
If the information leads to an arrest or a conviction, then Crime Stoppers will give out up to $2,000.